JEROME, Ezekiel Cousins has been in power here in the purple for the last 5 seasons. Heading into year 6, sometimes he is that dude, and sometimes he's the Kirk locker. But overall, he's really damn good in 2022, the first year of Kevin O'Connell, Kwesi Adofo-Mensah. He helped Justin Franklin Jefferson be a finalist in the MVP voting, as well as Offensive Player of the Year. And Kirk did pretty good last year. And as you know, if you watch the channel for any amount of time, occasionally we like to put down a jelly bean or two on the outcome of sporting matches and sporting results. And this gets kicked off. So Pro Football Focus highlighted their favorite MVP vets odds via DraftKings. So Brad Spielberger, who, yes, the trade chart is named after, he likes Dak at plus 2,000, so 20-1. So to put it in non-degen terms, wager $1, and if Dak wins MVP, which he's not, you'll get $20 back on top of your $1, so 21 total. So that's how that works. Lawrence is 16-1. Arjun Menden likes him, and then our guy George Chirquiri likes Kirk Cousins plus 5,000, so 50-1, as well as Aaron Rodgers plus 1,600, so 16-1. Nah. Now, MVP odds aren't necessarily the true odds, right? They're essentially a reflection of how the betting public is seeing things. So to a degree, so they see, all right, so who's going to be in line for MVP, and then the numbers start changing based on where the money goes. So the more money that comes in on one player, the shorter those odds are going to be, so it decreases. So it makes them more of a favorite. Hence why Patrick Mahomes is a favorite. Jumpin' Joe Burrow is up there as well. Josh Allen, yes, that's who you would expect to be in the MVP conversation. But then it gets a little bit weird. So Jalen Hurts, yes. Lamar Jackson, yes, especially with all those weapons in Baltimore. Justin Fields plus 1,600. Okay. Basically, what Fields and Rodgers are, where Rodgers is washed. And like anyone with 2 eyeballs who watched the Packers last year could tell that Rodgers is not that same guy, but it's okay. I mean, a lot of people are hyped. A lot of Jets fans' money, I'm sure, went in on Aaron Rodgers, hence why the odds are very short. And with Fields, like, everyone's trying to get ahead of the curve and have him be the next guy. I understand that, hey, well, Jalen Hurts made a huge leap in year 3, so Justin Fields is going to as well. Not so sure about that, but he is at 16-1. Same thing with Trevor Lawrence, who I think Trevor Lawrence is going to be that dude. I really do. And the difference between Lawrence and Fields, and yes, they've been compared against each other for years. I mean, they came up as high school recruits in the draft, all that stuff, but Lawrence is doing it with his arm. I mean, Fields is a phenomenal runner. They're banking on him becoming a better pocket passer, but Lawrence is already there, man. Who knows? And then you got Tua plus 1,800. I don't know if Tua can stay healthy for a full season. I really don't. But when he was healthy, he was in the MVP conversation. Respect. Dak at 20-1. I think Dak's true odds probably should be about 40-1 or plus 4,000. But what happens is Cowboy fans, like, this is our year to start pile driving on Dak, putting that money in. Same thing with Deshaun, plus 3,000, sure. I have no earthly idea how Russ has better MVP odds. Well, better as in shorter MVP odds than Kirk. I mean, how does Russ go off at 3,500? I don't get it, man. Geno, respect. Jared Goff is in there too. Trey Lance, I don't know. Like, who the hell knows who the Niners starting quarterback is going to be? I mean, it could be Sam Darnold. I mean, Brock Purdy, you see in there at plus 7,500 too. So 75-1. Who knows if he's even going to play this season? And then you got Jordan Love in there at 35-1. He's never been a full-time starter. You have no idea what you're going to get. But, I mean, his odds probably should be around 70-1, but they're shorter, about half of that, because Packers fans are just also dumping money in. Kenny Pickett, 45-1. Derek Carr, 45-1 as well. And then you get to the plus 5,000. So Stafford, who his arm is dead. It has ceased to be. They had one magical Super Bowl season, and that's it. And then Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes. Hey, Daniel Jones looks really bad when he doesn't get to play against Donatel's defense. That's all I'm saying, man. So Kirk Cousins is in that stratum. That's where they put Kirk Cousins right now, which is so damn disrespectful. Like, honestly, Kirk should probably be about 25-1 to win MVP, and he's twice that, because the public doesn't have the time of day for Kirk Cousins and all this other ridiculousness. But basically, you're telling me that players that have a better chance to win MVP include the carcass of Aaron Rodgers, Justin Fields, who's a fantastic running back, Geno's fine, Russell Wilson, Trey Lance, who you don't even know if he's going to be starting. Trey Lance might be the Niners quarterback 3. Kenny Pickett, sure. Jordan Love, who's never been a full-time starter. Derek freaking Carr, and he has the same odds as Stafford and Daniel Jones. Okay. So, again, that's pretty extreme value. Like, I will put a jelly bean down on Kirk Cousins, a guy who in year 2 of the offense with Kevin O'Connell, as well as has Justin freaking Jefferson, the wide receiver 1 in the league, as well as MVP finals last year. TJ Hawkinson is a top 3 tight end, and he's not 2, not 3. He might not be 2 either. Kelsey is getting kind of old, as well as offensive line that's going to be rebuilt. Josh Oliver's going to suture up some protection as well as a run blocking. So, I like it. I like it. Also, Jefferson at plus 10,000, so 100 to 1. It's really hard for a receiver to win this award because someone has to be throwing him the ball, and generally they're going to get the votes. But, I'm taking Kirk at 50 to 1, man. I absolutely am, because Kirk last year had the best season of his career. I think he's going to build upon that with Kevin O'Connell year 2. And when we saw the emergence of Kirko Chains, I don't think that is a fluke. And I think it's going to be frick around and find out territory where Kirk in 2023. And yes, he does have the voice of an angel. And also, let's not discount Kirk being motivated in a contract year where, he says and does all the right things. Oh, gee, shucks. We got to earn the right to be here. But inside, that he's got to be a little bit pissed because now he's on, that year-by-year track phone treadmill that he was at Washington for all those years. So he's going to come out. He's going to ball. Absolutely, man. Of course, him and his chemistry with Kevin O'Connell in year 2, having continuity, not having to learn a brand new offense for the first time in his Vikings tenure. And this offense, so knock on all the wood. They're banking on health and continuity with the offensive line. Hawkinson and Oliver are the best tight end duo in the National Football League. Jefferson, Addison, KJ is going to be a beautiful trio. And whoever the running back is, I don't care if it's Dalvin or Madison or Kincaid or Ty Chandler or Dwayne McBride. The Vikings going to run the piss out of the football, and it's going to be great. So Kirk Cousins set up pretty damn good because the Vikings are going to score points. Kirk's going to put up stats, and the fact that he is 50 to 1 is just absolutely redonkulous. Absolutely redonkulous, man. So, yeah, yoink. Definitely putting a jelly bean down on that. But your thoughts are thoughts. Kirk Cousins going off at 50 to 1 to win MVP. We're in. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.